It's one of the most realistic Zoo Tycoons out there, but how does it compare side to side against Planet Zoo? Planet Zoo is well respected in the community, but Prehistoric Kingdom is a relatively new competitor. So which is better? Let's compare. In terms of the models for the animals, this is quite a difficult category to decide. Planet Zoo is renowned in the community for having some of the most realistic animal models going, but just look at the models in Prehistoric Kingdom. They look so detailed and so realistic. Thanks to the automatic cinematic camera mode, these dinosaurs look so majestic, it's like nothing I've ever seen before in a game. But you can't forget Planet Zoo. Its animals are incredible, from the way they look, move and feel to just the sheer amount of species in the game. Planet Zoo features over 180 modern animals, but Prehistoric Kingdom has just over 40 prehistoric animals. Nevertheless, the way you unlock new animals in Prehistoric Kingdom is really cool. You send a research team out to a dig site where they'll uncover fossils and then return to your zoo, allowing you to begin creating new dinosaurs. There's also random events in the dig sites like tax relief or bad weather that can help or hinder your fossil output or research expenses. Finally, the ability to change and research the skins of dinosaurs just adds to the realism of the game. This covers the different interpretations of the dinosaurs and lets your zoo feel really yours. It's an easy win for Prehistoric Kingdom. Both games provide unique features to help you manage your zoo effectively. They both have the basic staff and animal management, as well as power and education. Planet Zoo has a really simple way to manage your zoo. You click on the massive button in the bottom left of the screen that says Zoo. In Prehistoric Kingdom, you can click on the Park Management button to change the park name, see overall guest needs, and a basic overview of the logistics of your park. There's also another option to click called the Park Services menu. From here you can manage your animals, staff, finances, research and excavations. The animal management section isn't great, and it's not possible to quarantine, sell or move animals from here, like it is in Planet Zoo. Additionally, you can't manage your staff's work zones or train them, and there's no options like marketing schemes, custom shops, toilets, or ATM prices like in Planet Zoo. Planet Zoo features a lot more here, so it takes this category. Both Planet Zoo and Prehistoric Kingdom feature incredibly similar building tools. There's a simple surface move building option and a more advanced placing option too. However, if you've played Planet Zoo, you know the pain of spending an hour placing plants and foliage past your animal's preferred coverage just for the enclosure to look dead and bare. This is where Prehistoric Kingdom takes the edge. It features a forest building tool allowing you to generate different landscapes adjusted for the biome you've selected. You can create a cactus forest, a peaceful meadow or a rainforest. This tool helps bring your enclosures to life, especially since dinosaurs often require significantly larger enclosures than meerkats, for example. This tool is a dream come true for any Planet Zoo player. Now, when it comes to path placing, both games feature very similar premises, allowing you to create custom freeform path layouts, but Planet Zoo features a wider range of more appealing path designs. Nevertheless, Prehistoric Kingdom takes this category. In terms of how the animals naturally act in the game when they're in their enclosures, it's a really close call. The animals react really realistically with their surrounding terrain in both games, and the way the models react to them taking steps or stepping into a water source is genuinely incredible. However, Planet Zoo features significantly more enrichment items for animals than Prehistoric Kingdom, which is a huge bonus as you get to see the animals playfully engaging with each other and items like pianos, scratching posts and hot spring taps. Also, Planet Zoo's animals feature more animations for when they're idle or in motion, such as elephants flicking their trunks or sloths chilling in hanging basket chairs. Planet Zoo easily wins this category. Both Prehistoric Kingdom and Planet Zoo feature an in-game wiki with the Zoopedia or the Paleopedia as it's called in the former. This feeds the player details about the animal, its behaviours, where it comes from and more. However, both games have features here that are very different. In Planet Zoo, you can research the animals further to unlock fun facts and enrichment items. However, in Prehistoric Kingdom, when you first bring new dinosaurs into your zoo or open their Paleopedia, the cinematic camera automatically toggles, and Nigel Marven, a well-respected TV presenter and naturalist, tells you about the dinosaur you just unlocked. That's one of my favourite features of this game. Both games also feature education boards to enlighten your guests about what you're looking at, and Prehistoric Kingdom features a few nice designs that you can customize them with. Prehistoric Kingdom wins this category. Which game features the best terrain editing menu? Well, pulling, pushing, smoothing or roughening terrain is really similar in both games. You can change the size and intensity and there isn't much difference. However, in Prehistoric Kingdom you can paint materials like grass, sand or substrate on the biome you've selected. Planet Zoo also features this, but not bound to what biome you've selected. This makes painting terrain so much easier in Planet Zoo, as the list of materials extends from the ones in Prehistoric Kingdom. Also, adding water is very different in both games. In Planet Zoo, you create a hole or a ditch of any size, shape or depth and simply fill it with rough or calm water. You can change the colour, opacity, bubbles of the water, and overall it's a really good system. However, in Prehistoric Kingdom, you simply select calm, rough or muddy water and paint it into your flat terrain. You select the depth and brush size from the UI, and overall it's really easy to use. The problem is it's too simple. Planet Zoo offers more depth and customizability. It can be made perfectly unique enclosure to enclosure or even puddle to puddle. Planet Zoo wins this category for allowing the player that extra layer of customizability. Before we start this category, I'd like to address the elephant in the room. This. What is this? The guests in Prehistoric Kingdom are almost demonic. They're terrifying. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but Planet Zoo's guests certainly look less creepy. Okay, let's talk about their actual functionality. Planet Zoo's guests walk, they talk, and they intentionally drop rubbish next to bins instead of in them. You can see their thoughts, group members, wallet, where they've been, and where they want to go. It's great. You can eject them if you have a security guard, and overall, their movements are pretty intuitive. However, Prehistoric Kingdom's guests are a lot more robotic. They walk a few steps, turn very aggressively, and repeat this process until they arrive at their target. They feel so much less human than Planet Zoo's guests. Additionally, the guests in Prehistoric Kingdom are all very similar. They wear the same selection of clothes, and it's not uncommon to find identical triplets standing next to each other in the queue for the toilet. I think Planet Zoo wins this category by a landslide. Which game allows you to manage the logistics of your zoo the best? Well, in Planet Zoo, you don't need to manage the stock your zoo has of food and supplies, but you do need to make sure that the animals' dishes are kept stocked. However, in Prehistoric Kingdom, not only do you need to keep your food stocks up, but you need to keep shops stocked with resources and manage levels of independent classes of food, like insects, fruit and meat. In Planet Zoo, you need to carefully distribute your power generators and water temperature and cleanliness regulators to make sure that all facilities are affected without letting the guests even catch a glimpse of it, because believe me, they do not like seeing these things. There's a similar system of power generation in Prehistoric Kingdom, but there is no need to care for the water. Prehistoric Kingdom features more options to manage the logistics of your park, so it wins this category. It's difficult to decide which game is the most realistic overall. They both excel in different aspects of realism. In Prehistoric Kingdom, sending researchers to dig sites to uncover new fossils before nurturing them in the nursery adds hugely to the realism, but the trade market and sending caretakers to pick up your animals in Planet Zoo makes the game feel so much more real. However, in Prehistoric Kingdom, after your animals have been through the nursery, you simply drag and drop the dinosaur into the habitat, which hugely deducts from the realism. Also, Planet Zoo makes you constantly maintain and repair habitats and facilities, which isn't a feature of Prehistoric Kingdom. Both games feel incredibly realistic thanks to the natural feeling animal movements and massively impressive models, but I think Planet Zoo pulls ahead here slightly. Both of these games feature incredible camera tools to help you explore your creations from every angle. In Planet Zoo, you can create cinematic routes to showcase your enclosures or use Explore mode to visit your park as a guest. You can enable camera effects to really highlight the key features of your habitats. However, in Prehistoric Kingdom, when you first place an animal down, the cinematic camera is enabled. This showcases the animal as a dinosaur in the wild, making it feel like a nature documentary, like you're actually watching a real-life dinosaur. This helps Prehistoric Kingdom barely pull past Planet Zoo, winning this category. Overall, it was a draw. Of course, this can and will change in the future as the games update. I didn't mention it at all in this video, but Prehistoric Kingdom is still in early access. It's a huge work in progress. Nevertheless, the game is genuinely incredible where it is right now. As development continues and the game improves, its popularity and the quality of the game will only increase. I can't wait to watch the game get better and better. If you think I missed anything or you agree or disagree with me on any of these categories, make sure to let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, you might like my video comparing Zoo Tycoon 2 and Planet Zoo. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!